Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to the episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today we are moving on to this 153 and going on from there. Last time we formally said goodbye to the Legion Platoon and the Infinity Clock arc in itself, and then we said hello to the Sabertooth Guild, more specifically Sting and Rogue, and then we also said hello to the Grand Magic Games, and this whole concept of determining who is the greatest guild in the Kingdom of Fiore is the Grand Magic Games, and I'm so stoked that it's here, guys. I'm so excited because so many cool things happen in the Grand Magic Games, and then it just launches off into the whole second half of the show, and so much else happens, man, in that part. It's so good, and I'm so excited that we're finally here at this point. The big reveal, of course, is that Sting and Rogue are in fact Dragon Slayers as well, so now that brings in a whole new element of surprise to the Grand Magic Games, and I feel like they're going to be really big contenders against Natsu and the team, so I'm very excited, guys, to see what happens with all of that. And I do need to preface really quick, guys, that OVA number 6 last time happened in between those episodes, but this time around OVA number 4 happens right in between episode 153. It's kind of like interluded with this first episode. So I will say, guys, before you start the reaction, if you're trying to watch it chronologically, either now go watch OVA 4 first or watch episode 153 and then go watch OVA 4 before you do episode 154. I believe that is the official placement in between or right after this episode, this first episode. So I'm very excited, guys, for that too. So much is yet to come, guys, but training is now beginning. We want to become the best guild in Fiore once more, and they are determined to do so. So the Grand Magic Games are launching soon, and training is now beginning. So let's go, guys. I'm so excited. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. And we do have a Patreon as well. We can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. And on Patreon, you can view this episode reaction for just $1 a month. It's unedited and unfiltered. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. And without further ado, guys, here we go with episode 153 of Fairy Tail. Let's go.
Previously on Fairy Tail.
Oh, Mavis.
Battle on Tenro Island, our founding master Mavis
Yeah, this whole recap, like, yeah, just really highlights the Tenro Island arc, the end of that arc, and the events right after the 7-year gap.
To the Fairy Tail Guild while we were gone.
But we've got a chance to get our top spot back, and we're gonna do it.
Let's go. Yeah, I was going to say, guys, it seems like they glossed over the entire Infinity Clock arc, and I believe that's because it's like an anime-only arc. It's not part of the manga, so I feel like now we're back in the manga. We're recapping what was last left off in the manga, and now we are continuing forward with the Grand Magic Games. We know last time they explained that Fairy Tail did participate in these games while the 7-year gap was occurring, and they got dead last, so like we did really bad. But now that everyone's back, our powerhouses like Erza and Natsu and everybody are back. They want to try this again, and they want to reclaim the top spot, and they're going to get some money if they win too. So they're hoping for that. And I'm just so, guys, I'm just so excited over this whole game. It's such a fun thing. And I said this in my last video. It really reminds me of the S-Class trial, like this just fun, innocent competition. We kind of got robbed of that because of all the things with Grimnor Heart happening. Like the S-Class trial never really got to be finished. It kind of got, you know, interrupted and all that with Grimnor Heart, but now we have the games, and I feel like this is another chance just to kind of have heroes versus heroes and like friends versus friends and all that kind of stuff. But as we saw in the credits, guys, there is a dark guild. There is like some shadowy characters coming in, so we do have some enemies and some villains in this arc as well. And I'll save my comments on them for their reveal. So let's go, guys.
We've got 3 months until the games begin, so we've decided.
Time for a beach episode. Let's go. Hello, fan service. Oh my goodness. Song of Stars. This is a fun episode, guys. I do remember a little bit about this one, and it's just a good time. Very excited. There's really some fun comedy moments coming in, and let's give it a view. If you are curious about OVA 4, I recommend watching it before this episode because it shows them leaving the guild hall, going to the beach. Like, we start this episode, they're already at the beach. So we have a whole backstory with Mavis. We have a whole thing going on with her, and showing the characters leave the guild to the beach, and some things happen. And then some more things happen at the beach. So it kind of connects right into this episode. It's a good time. It's good. It's good OVA. It's good OVA. Oh my goodness.
Suntan content. Oh man, this is gonna be super tough.
Meanwhile, the other Fairy Tail members have started their training for the Grand Magic Games as well. However, they've chosen less tropical.
Yeah, we have
locations.
Loxus back in the guild. That was another big reveal. We have so much happen with Gildarts, and Gildarts is now gone on his own, traveling on another mission. Very briefly, he became the guild master. He reinstated Loxus, and then he designated Makarov as the master again. So he is now the third and the sixth master,
You ain't seen nothing
which is
yet,
just
buddy. I'm
hilarious.
getting started here.
As for me, I always seem to run out of magic power at the worst time. So I want to learn how to sustain it.
To do that, you must first strengthen your mind. There you go. That's it, Lady Lucy. Nice work.
Lucy is so good. I love Lucy so much, guys, and just seeing her grow through the show just is so good, and it's so amazing to see her come from where she was and knowing where she goes and seeing her now. Like, it's
This takes me
amazing.
back to times I spent with Lady Layla. I assisted with her training as well.
If the primordial magic my mom told me about when I was little is real, then it's not something that Hades would ever be able to get his hands on. Because it's not something tangible. From what I understand, it seems easy to get, but it's actually very hard to obtain. And it's contradictory because even though it's more powerful than anything in this world, it can also be incredibly weak. My mother once told me that all forms of magic began with the power of love. So that's why I think primordial magic actually refers to love.
I like the way you think.
I love that conversation, man. Like, I love that they revisited this because Lucy did have, like, this whole, like, familiar connection. Like, when they were talking about primordial magic, like, she recognized it. She thought of her mom. Like, so we finally got an answer to her recollection with all that. And there we go. Lavi coming through, and they established this guy so much. Like, people complain, fairy tale, other animes, like the power of friendship, saves the day and stuff like that. It's kind of like a trope. But this show established it. I believe by episode 2, they even announced, like, that your feelings, like, are intertwined with your magic, and if you have strong emotions, that can make you a stronger wizard. It doesn't matter, based off just the spells alone. Like, your feelings and your love and your friendship towards others and the bond you share. And that's why fairy tale is so strong, because of their bond. Like, all of that is intertwined with the magic itself, and it makes them better in the end. So there you go. There's my little speech as well.
Yeah, they are.
Oh man, I already feel stronger.
Me too, but we can't get lazy. We've got to keep training.
I can't believe that our magic powers increased so much and it's only the second day.
Standing close to my darling while we do the same stretches makes my heart all aflutter.
Oh, man.
Princess, terrible news. What the? Would you please watch where you pop up?
Do you want to punish me?
No thanks. I will if you ask again.
I'm glad you're here, Virgo, because I've been wondering about something. What happened to you and the other celestial spirits when Lucy got stuck in the fairy sphere for 7 years? Did you get trapped in your world because she couldn't summon you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a good question. Never thought of that.
Affected you guys. I just went ahead and summoned you during the Key of the Starry Heavens incident like it was no big deal.
The celestial spirit world is on the brink of destruction. I beg
Uh-oh.
you. We really need Fairy Tale's help right now. King would like to explain the situation to you himself.
All right then, lead the way, Virgo.
Wait a minute. I thought humans weren't able to enter the celestial spirit world.
Well, there is one way in which it's possible, Princess. You'll simply have to wear celestial spirit garments. Here we go.
Okay.
Hang on, we're going right now? This is the celestial spirit world?
I love the outfits. I love we have, like, some returning outfits and the, like, some other familiar ones. Like, Lucy had other outfits throughout the show, and now we see them being worn by different characters, and I always love that. Like Juvia has the one that she wore during the Grimoire Heart battle, and there's our king back again. It's been a while.
Massive.
Mustache.
Smile. Lucy and friends, I have requested your presence
so that we might honor your remarkable return from the prison of time. Now, let us celebrate!
Just a trick to get him here. Look at everybody.
We were extremely happy when
And
we
Lyra.
returned, and we wanted to
It's been a long
celebrate
time
with
since
you.
her since Galuna Island arc, I believe.
At the same time, so we decided to bring you here.
Oakley dokley, let's party! Are you gentlemen with me?
Yeah, now that we know your world's not in danger.
You know, Lucy, I wouldn't mind it if you were to jump into my arms. Just saying.
Oh, you.
It's been a while, man.
Shame about the S-Class trials.
Hello, Horologium.
Good to see you, my dear.
I just want to say thanks again for saving my life.
You're too kind. There's no need to thank me.
Although I have to say, it was kind of embarrassing when my clothes came off.
Oh my, I'm sure it was.
My apologies. Please forgive me, he says sincerely.
Excuse me, but aren't you the girl who once joined with Lucy?
Oh my god, these two, like,
You got a boyfriend, don't you?
Well, no, seriously.
it's so funny to see them, like, together because, like, you would never picture Aquarius and Juvia ever talking, but there they go. And they kind of really bond, if I recall. Oh my god, so many.
Whoa, there's a ton of them.
Well, there's the green one in the corner from the Infinity Clock arc
I'm over the moon about
with
your amazingly shapely
Katya.
body.
Really?
You mind jumping up and down a few times, pretty please?
What for?
I really don't like that spirit.
I kind of don't either.
We've had many human friends over the years, but you were the first I've invited here.
Wow, that's awesome, but don't let it go to your head, okay?
Hands off! What do you think you're doing?
Watch those hands, Gray. God, her song from the Galuna Island arc is so beautiful. And it's so nice to finally hear her again. We never see her show up, you know. It's been far and few between moments.
So as the skies turn gray and the clouds gather above, just follow me, I will guide you home.
Amazing. Amazing.
To the shore.
Yeah, definitely a tough relationship with these two. But, you know, I think in the end, they found peace, they found each other, and, you know, it was short-lived, but not every relationship is perfect. Not every relationship is given time like you would not automatically assume.
That was beautiful. Thank you. I love you all.
Take care of yourself, old friend. Remember, no matter where you go, we will always be with you.
Feel free to call on us anytime.
Tell the guild I'll visit them soon.
Goodbye. We've enjoyed having you here, and we appreciate you looking after Lucy for us. Bye.
Until we meet again.
There's something I probably should have mentioned before we came here.
Huh.
In our world, time flows a bit differently than it does in yours.
Wait, are you serious?
I already know it's coming,
Bet
guys.
moves
I can't help
slower,
it.
So a year in your world is the same as a day back home, huh?
If that's true, then we should do all of our training here.
Not quite. You see, just one day in the celestial spirit world is the same as 3 whole months in the human world.
This is the funniest thing to me in the world.
What took you so long? We've been waiting forever.
There's only 5 days to go until the Grand Magic Games. Hope you guys got lots of training in while you were gone.
Oh my god. Oh, one little meal and a hangout party, but oh, they just 3 months gone, like just like that, man. It's just so funny. Like, I remember when this episode started and they have 3 months, I'm thinking like, okay, we're gonna have like 10 episodes of training, and like so many other animes I feel like do that. But no, we're done. Like, it's happening now. Like, we're about done with training. We have 5 days to train, and then the games start, and then we're here, and it's all kicking off. You know, it's just insane and so funny to think about, guys. A really quick comment about the Celestial World. It is beautiful, and it's really interesting looking, and we do, in the future, guys, do get to visit that world again. There's a whole Celestial Spirit arc. It's not everybody's favorite arc, but I enjoy it, and it just makes me think back to those episodes too, and it's just fun overall. The Celestial Spirits are all great, and it was really fun to see them, especially in this episode, all together, all just having fun and not having some kind of crisis or battle happen. Like, just a good time, and I feel like that was necessary, especially for Lucy. Lucy just really, it was like one of her probably highlights of her life right there, like best moments ever. And now, so we're going to go on to the next episode, guys. And if you haven't already by now, please go watch OVA 4 before we kick off the next one. Here we go.
There's a dangerous parfum clouding the games. We should go and sniff it out.
At Sabertooth, I consider
Whoa.
duo staying
Like
in
the
Rome receive
sound
news
effects
from
of the show, man, are so great.
Real? Natsu and the others are entering the Grand Magic Games?
Yep, that's the rumor that's been going around Magnolia anyway.
So Fairy Tail joins it. Now everybody's joining it.
Things just got a whole lot more interesting.
Master Ivan of Raventail has also heard the rumors and has hatched a plan of his own.
For 7 long years, you've made me wait, Makarov. The time of judgment, our chance to blacken and crush the fairies, has come. I can't wait till the games. I can hardly contain myself.
Oh my god.
All the time we missed each other.
Now, I missed it, guys. When I first saw this, I did not make the connection of Raventail and like their relationship with Fairy Tail. But if you're paying attention, like I am now, the name Ivan should ring a bell in relation to Gajiel's secret mission and the familial relationship with Makarov and Laxus and all that. And that's all I'll say. I don't want to get too into it yet, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I didn't live this long just to die from a workout.
Sounds good to me. Do your worst, Erza. I'm ready to feel the burn.
Oh.
A bird?
Check it out. There's something around its leg.
Fairy Tail, you better come to the broken suspension bridge on the Western Hill.
Dumb Note's not the boss of us.
No kidding. I don't care for their tone. Not one bit.
This must be the broken suspension bridge.
Cowards must have taken off.
Why are you always looking for a fight?
Maybe it was just a prank.
Well, now that that's settled, let's get back to the beach.
What the?
Oh, we're back.
I hope they attack us soon.
Indeed. A tough opponent will make for great training.
You know you're the only ones obsessed with that, right?
Someone's
Oh.
there.
Keep your guard up.
Wait, that smell.
You came. Thank you.
We know that mark.
It's nice to see you again.
And that hair color.
It's really you.
Please know I never intended to escape.
Meldy and I didn't give him much of a choice in the matter.
Meldy, Altair, so happy everyone's back. They found each other. Like, after everything that happened with Altair and Jellal, and like,
She's grown into a beautiful and happy.
it's kind of fun that they reconnected and now are like on the same terms.
Chill out. They're not our enemies anymore.
Has your memory returned?
Every bit of it. Including my sins. 6 whole years I've been living with the guilt of all the things I've done.
The 3 of us have formed a guild of our own. It's an independent guild, neither officially recognized nor aligned with anyone. Its name is Crime Sorciere, Or which is crime?
Crime Sorciere. I've heard of you before.
Yeah, me too. You guys have taken down a bunch of dark guilds over the past few years.
Unfortunately, our one true goal eludes us.
Zeref.
We got like a whole new player on the board now with Crime Sorciere. It's so cool.
Until Tyr and I used to be in Grimoire Heart.
Besides, if we were to become official, we wouldn't be able to go after dark guilds anymore because of the inter-guild conflict ban. Every year we sense unusual magic power during the games. We want you to find out what's behind it. If you can track down the source of the mysterious energy, it may help us locate him.
And you'll be compensated just like any other job. Discretion is important. We don't want the culprit to know that we're on to them. So we'll be rooting for you from behind the scenes.
Sounds like a wild goose chase, but we'll do it. Thank you. I've had years to improve upon my Arc of Time magic and can use it to enhance your abilities. A power up. At least that's one way to put it. Wizards possess something like an internal container that determines how much magic power they can have. Though it's depleted with every spell you cast, your body naturally draws in ether nano from the surrounding atmosphere all on its own, and continues to do so until the container is full again. But recent research has revealed that there is a part of this container and the magic it holds that goes unused, a reservoir of dormant power.
A heart behind the heart.
These hidden troves of magic, the second origin.
Seriously? Dude, that's totally awesome. I know we've had our differences, but that's water under the bridge. By the way, I'm totally cool with you pretending to be a chick.
He's still on it.
He still thinks she's an old man?
Oh, jeez. Not what they pictured, I bet. I'm so happy Meldy's back. I really love Meldy. She's like a personal favorite. Her glow up, man, she's awesome. And
does that include?
Like, I was convinced she was going to join Fairy Tail, and I'm happy to see her like finding a family and finding a home in Crime Sorciere.
I remember it as being trapped in a fog of amnesia. And if you decide to avenge Simon, I won't try to stop you. My life was
Simon.
long ago.
Do you honestly think Simon would want you to die?
I feel so lost. Perhaps it's best if I did die.
Oh. Wake up.
You're wrong! Life itself is what gives us strength! I don't see the old Jellal before me. That man was full of life. He would never give up without a fight.
Too late.
Oh, man. Perfect moment here. The falling light. We're all thinking it. Just do it.
I just stumble through life one day at a time. That's all.
Erza.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Here we go. Build up, man. Oh. For a second you thought they did it.
I have a fiance.
Oh no, I didn't mean to make you think that we should,
No, I'm the one who should... Sorry.
You love her?
Yes.
Then live for her sake. That's your purpose.
I can do that.
Oh, jeez.
It seems your magic has incapacitated the others.
How are you not being affected by it?
I wish we could help you further, but we have to stay on the move. Until we meet again, Erza.
Bye-bye!
Give the others our best. As for Gray, look after him for me.
There's such great characters, and again, I'm so happy they found each other again, and they formed this new guild. Like, and they have a purpose, and just it says so much for their story. And I'm just so happy to see it now unfold, and their story is far from over. We have more with them coming. It's gonna be great.
Where's this fiancée of yours? And when do we get to meet her?
You heard that?
You know, you can stand to loosen up a little every once in a while. Afraid? Or are you punishing yourself?
Punishment is what we're all about, or have you forgotten that fact? Together we decided we cannot fall in love with those who walk the path of light.
Come on, you could have come up with a better lie than that.
I bet you thought you
So no
sounded
fiancé.
so cool, didn't you?
Just punishing himself further. Oh my god, I remember this moment coming up.
Always such a terrible liar.
Oh, she knows too.
Guess that means he's himself again.
Forgot that she knew right away.
It's for the best. This is our story. For now.
Hey, Erza, look at my drawing.
Lucy kicks. See you later. Oh, happy. That was the meanest thing in the world. Oh, and that's how it ends. So crazy. Oh my gosh, man. Like, one episode. Like, we now have added to the games, you know, a whole new secret element of things. We had a little glimpse of some new guilds and some familiar guilds that are going to be entering the games, and based off the opening credits, we know that that all happens. We know that there's going to be some strong competition, and by now, guys, when I first saw this, I got really pumped. I was already pumped, but I'm like so much more excited now for the games, kind of seeing these characters, revisiting other familiar ones that we've seen in previous arcs, and it's going to be good. It's going to be so good, man, and I'm so excited. We're moving on to one more. Here we go with the next one.
Their training completed. The weary members of Fairy Tale assemble at the Guild Hall once again.
Okay, episode 155, and they are weary indeed.
Sweet home. Are you guys just gonna lay around all day? Get up! Yeah, stand up! Come on and get on your feet like a bunch of real men!
Crocus, the flower-blooming capital!
Wow, Elfman, you really packed on some muscle there, big guy.
The three of us all
He
trained
is
super hard
pumped
under
up,
the
man.
mountains for the past few
Literally.
I've got the muscles every real man dreams of.
Listen up, kids. It's time to announce the 5 who'll be representing Fairy Tale in the Grand Magic Games. Natsu.
Oh, yeah.
Gray.
I'm honored.
Erza.
I won't let you down.
Of course. Those three were kind of a shoo-in for the team. Who will get the last 2 spots?
We're gonna need a real man to represent our guild.
Lucy and Wendy.
Okay.
How humiliating.
My darling will be locked in Mortal Kombat without me at his side.
I mean, it's not a surprise. It's our like main characters that get featured more than anyone else in the whole show. So I was kind of like, why this big dramatic moment for the characters that pretty much were a given?
Individual strength, but our combined strength as a team. So let's make him proud and
Things
give it our
change.
all.
I'm not saying no more, guys.
Yeah, I'll do my very best.
Fairy Tale will be the top guild again.
This majestic city is Crocus, the flower-blooming capital of the Fiore Kingdom. Once a year, a huge festival of wizardry, the Grand Magic Games, are held in its borders.
We've just now finished with the registration process. So let's show everyone why Fairy Tale is the #1 guild in Fiore.
Hey, it looks like the Fairy Tale Guild is here. Those clowns? Well, somebody's got to come in last place, right?
If anyone wants to laugh, they can do it all they want.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Oh, I'm so excited for them to get showed up.
Don't forget, we're
Happy.
doing this for the 30 mil. I mean, we're doing this for the honor of being
Yes.
Fiore's
Yes,
top-ranked
Makarov.
guild, of course. Our founding master rose from her eternal slumber to save our lives, so let's make her proud.
Okay, to sum it all up, I would say there are 3 major rules. The first one is the master of each guild isn't allowed to participate.
Sounds sensible enough.
A guild can't have anybody that doesn't bear their respective emblem take part on its behalf.
Kinda took that one as a given.
And every game will remain a mystery until the very moment it is announced, and only then will the game's rules be explained in detail.
Oh, that's certainly not
Okay.
very helpful.
So no true way to prepare.
All participants must return to their designated inn by 12 o'clock.
There's a curfew?
Tonight, the members representing the Fairy Tale Guild will be staying here.
I do remember thing, guys, I can share that I was like, oh, wonder if they mean like 12 o'clock noon and like they're already late or something like that might have happened, but I don't think that's the case.
Gray, my darling!
Hey, didn't expect to see you. You come all this way by yourself?
I'm not the only one, silly. The entire guild came here to cheer you on.
I guess nobody's busy taking on any jobs, huh?
What do you think about you and I going to get a bite to eat somewhere?
Yeah, sure. I am getting pretty hungry.
Lucky for you,
Oh, Leon.
restaurant not far from here.
Leon?
It's quite romantic, actually, complete with an aquarium filled with beautiful creatures from the sea. Make a friendly wager. If Lamia Scale wins the Grand Magic Games this year, then the beautiful Juvia will become part of our guild.
Are you serious? And what if we win?
If your guild wins, we'll give her back.
She's already a member of our guild, you bonehead!
This is a gentleman's agreement, so don't forget it, Gray.
My darling Gray, please don't torture us any longer. Do you want to be with Leon or the woman who loves you? You have to make up your mind already!
You really don't have a clue what's going on, do you?
Oh, there they are. Jeez. It's so fun to see all these characters. Like some I'm of course not supposed to know yet, guys, but I do know them. I remember them. I'm very excited to see their beginnings again. But you know, even like Leon and Blue Pegasus and all them too. It's great to see them all.
Perhaps he does, child.
Oh, oh, jeez.
Anybody else want some?
Man, these guys are nothing but a bunch of losers.
Yeah, they're big-time losers.
What's going on? Looky
Oh.
here.
Is that Natsu Dragneel?
Kitty? Get a load of that stupid-looking blue pussycat.
He's stupid. And they can talk, too? And that's surprising. Why exactly?
You're the so-called Dragon Slayer who couldn't actually slay a dragon. Doesn't sound like much of a Dragon Slayer to me. The sad part of it is, I actually used to look up to you, and my friend was a big fan of Gajiel's.
It was more of a curiosity as he was known as a fellow Dragon Slayer.
Unlike you, we could have easily slain Acnologia.
Well, you'd be telling
Oh,
a different story if you'd actually
they're full
gone
of
up
it.
against that monster like
They had no
we
idea
did.
what Acnology's all about.
This pussycat sounds as dumb as he looks.
Just pompous.
Yeah, you're way smarter than him, Lecter.
Natsu and those other two are what's known as first-generation Dragon Slayers, because they all got their magic power directly from dragons firsthand. Your old buddy Loxus and that guy Cobra from the Orashian Sace got their magic from Dragon Lacrimus that were implanted inside their bodies.
That's why they have
call
those
them
scars.
second-generation
I learned
Dragon
that.
Slayers. But Sting and Rogue here are way more powerful, because not only do they have Dragon Lacrimus inside them, they were also raised by actual dragons who taught them how to use their magic. So they're third-generation
Wow.
hybrids.
Third generation? Did you guys dragons disappear in the year 777 too? Yeah, you could say that.
More to the point, they died. The creatures that passed down their Dragon Slayer magic techniques to us, we eliminated them with our own hands, so that we could earn the title of true Dragon
Oh
Slayers.
my god.
I don't believe it.
Those were your parents!
I remember not really liking them right now at this point. Like, I feel like you're almost supposed to, but I was not a fan currently at this time.
Explain yourselves. Where have you been all this time?
Having a completely unenjoyable meal.
We ran into a couple of other contestants.
It's almost midnight.
I hate thinking about a little girl like her wandering around the city at this hour. Up all night
Oh
to bad company, delinquency. We're totally running things in the city now. Don't screw with us. What are we gonna do?
We brought some supplies to get you through the tournament.
Tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
What's gonna happen?
the 113 guilds in this year's games to a more manageable 8, let's begin the preliminary round!
Seriously?
Well, this is news.
Has there been a preliminary round in years past?
No.
Why would they keep this preliminary round a secret until now? Why all these new procedures? The excessive number of guilds involved, and the mysterious magic power Jellal talked about. What are the organizers?
Something's going on. And I was suspecting this guy right away. I have no idea anything yet, but I remember being like, man, he's evil. I'm not going to say if I'm right or wrong. I do remember who this is, this pumpkin guy, but not going to say nothing yet.
The inn is rising up.
The other ones are doing it too.
A real man dreams of rising up.
Now you will all be participating in a race! The finish line is at the Domus Blau Coliseum! Only the first 8 teams to reach the finish line will clear this round! However, all 5 team members must cross the goal for it to count! One more thing. We are not responsible for any loss of life that may occur in the labyrinth. So, without further
Oh my
ado,
goodness.
let the Grand Magic Games preliminary round, Sky Labyrinth, begin!
Whew. Right into it, man. I'm so pumped and excited to see more. Where's Wendy? We don't know what's happened to her yet. That little creature was kind of like watching her. We don't know what's going on yet. But obviously she's missing. Will she be able to join them? I remember wondering that. I know what happens next with her and that story. I do remember that part of it, guys, but I'm not going to say nothing for sake of spoilers, but I can say that what happens, the little shift with participants and things like that, was pretty surprising to me, and I was not expecting it, so I can share that at the very least. But yeah, guys, nonetheless, preliminary round begins next time. So pumped and excited. And will Fairy Tail make it? Will they be one of the 8? And will Wendy be there to join them or not? Those are lots of questions, guys, and I'm very excited to see what happens next time. Oh my gosh, it's good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, regarding that pumpkin man, I said, remember who he is. But for the longest time, I was like, oh my gosh, who is this man? Is he bad or good? I was thinking he was pulling the strings and that he was going to be the source of power, right away. That was my guess. When I first saw this episode, guys, was that, hey, he's the source of this power that Jellal mentioned, and he's going to be the one to contend with when all's said and done.
Whoa,
not saying nothing.
What the heck is that thing?
It's a big old floating maze! But more importantly, it's where the prelims are being held!
Oh man, I suck at mazes!
Only the first 8 teams to reach the goal get to compete in the game!
So it's a race?
Yeah, but all 5 members of the team have to get there to win!
Crap, Wendy's still not here! Next time, Sky Labyrinth!
You know, I can take Wendy's place if you need me to.
Awesome! Elfman says he'll fill in for her!
Oh, he will? Yeah, awesome.
Okay, well, little spoiler there, but yeah, so Elfman seems to be taking the place of Wendy, and I, right away they kind of give that away, but will it actually happen? If you don't know the episodes, if you don't know what comes next, guys, you're wondering, will Wendy switch back? Is Elfman just kind of like a filler, just to kind of take the place for the current moment, and then switch back later with Wendy once we find her? What's going on with Wendy? Is she safe? Is she okay? We have no idea. We have to wait and see, guys, until next time. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, it means a lot that you're here, and if you haven't already, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this reaction and these episodes. I always love to chat with you guys about it, and we'll be back every Friday for more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great one, and we will see you next time.